Right. Hello, beautiful souls. How are you all? Oh my gosh. I just had the internet breakdown. Lost the internet. The weather was so windy just now, and it must have broken the internet connection. And then I went up my laptop, and because the internet connected again, and then the camera broke on it, so I had to get that. I've got to get that fixed. So I need to get in touch with Windows or whoever it is again. Anyway, I'm here. I'm on the trusty mobile, and I've got some lovely cards here called the Druid Plant Oracle. I feel drawn to use these today. They're absolutely beautiful. I haven't used them for a long time. So I just want to see where we are and what messages we have from Spirit. So I'm just going to give them a shuffle. How are you all? Hope you're well. I'm sleeping better, and I do feel that the energies are very fast just lately. I feel that block that we all had has been removed by the divine, and things are speeding up very fast. So I've got to take those off because I can't see you. That's better. And yeah, that's what's happening. It's all to do with connections, isn't it? I do feel that we've lost connection with our relatives or lost connection with friends. I feel Spirit's telling me that's what's happened, and we are reconnecting with the ones all for our highest good. The ones that remain will be us, forever. And long may it continue. I will be playing my drum again later on. I have been going through bits and pieces personally and feeling extremely tired, going through dark night of the soul, etc. But things are working out much better now. Right, so let's see what we have with our beautiful Druid Plant Oracle. So I'm going to shuffle first. They're very big cards actually, so I'm just going to Thank you, Spirit. So I'm just asking for messages for the beautiful souls, the collective souls we have today. Right, so what messages do we have, please? What messages do we have? Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a beautiful day now. It's been really windy and raining. It's a beautiful day. Well, it's 4:25 here in the UK. So the day's nearly finished. Mother Earth is shaking up, sorting out everything, trying to feel aligned as we are, because we're all connected to Mother Earth. Our DNA is being changed, as you know. I don't know if you saw Dolores Cannon. Bless her, she passed away. But I have watched that from the beginning years ago, and she was a hypnotist, and she was given all these messages from her customers. And she put videos out there, and it all aligns now, apparently. It's just amazing. Right, so I'm going to use my higher self. They don't always jump out. told to use pull 2 more for 6. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Right, so I'm going to see whether they're reversed or upright. So we've got Bethany, beautiful card. I'll put my other glasses on so I can see. These are all upright, which is lovely. The Vane, Heather, Woad, Plantain, and Celtic Bean. Aren't they beautiful? Right, so the meanings, Bethany. The ancients believed that Bethany protected both the soul and the body. It was known as a wound wort for its ability to staunch bleeding and heal wounds. If you've chosen this card, it is possible you feel drawn to healing wounds, either in yourself or within others. When conflict occurs between people, there's often hurt and injury, and it is no easy matter to decide when to call a halt to the dispute and when to let it run its course. For conflict to be productive rather than destructive, clear communication must be fostered and vindictiveness minimised. A successful couple or enterprise is not one that never experiences conflict, but one that is skilled in resolving the conflicts that inevitably arise in any meaningful relationship. The ability to resolve conflicts is at heart a healing ability, and one that is exemplified by Bethany, with its reputation as a panacea and its outstanding medicinal qualities. Well, how strange, because I did mention connection, didn't I? And I do feel that there has been conflicts in the past with everyone, and this is what's sorting out now. We are reconnecting to the ones that serve us for the highest good. Beautiful. Right, Vervain. I love these cards, they're so good, they're amazing. And they have such unusual meanings. The meanings also are very grounded, because that is what I do feel. Okay, Vervain. If we infuse a sense of magic into our lives, we are truly blessed. Sadness and apparent obstructions seem to flee from us as if unwelcome. A beneficent cycle is set in motion, whereby our good intentions and acts results in further positive actions from others, which in turn enhance our own lives. Druids often offer gifts of honey or milk to plants that they harvest. This ritual act conveys gratitude and the desire to not simply take from the earth. If you have selected this card, it may indicate that you are entering such a cycle because of your own acts of goodness. In the old days, so I'll bring the phone a bit closer because I'm worried about you might not hear me. There you go, how's that? Where am I? Oh. It's believed that Vervain favoured the settlers of disputes, and choosing this card may mean that you are being called upon to settle an argument or achieve reconciliation between the two opposing positions. In addition, it could suggest that you're likely to be inspired in your creative life. Inspiration is known as Awen in Druidry. Creativity, like everything in nature, works in cycles, and you may be beginning a new cycle of creative flowering. Very nice. Heather, we've got Heather next. I'm going quite quickly because obviously the storage on my phone. So excuse me if I'm reading quickly. Heather. Upright meaning. Heather, honey is so delicious that some beekeepers transport their hives to the moors each summer to harvest the flowers. Heather, like clover, is considered to be highly auspicious and a bringer of good fortune. A major celebration may be imminent, or the time may have come for you to start celebrating all that is best in your life. Heather symbolises the power and the joy of community, and much of our pleasures and our pains result from living together. We spend much of our time thinking about the difficult aspects of relationships and of our life to try to make sense of them. But try thinking about your life with a different focus. Spend some time dwelling on all the positive aspects of the people you know and have known. Then do the same for your family and community. Choosing this card might also be indicative of the fact that you are becoming more aware of the communities you live in, at work, at home, and spiritually. You may feel drawn to becoming more actively involved in them, or perhaps you're contemplating a change in your relationship towards them. I'm going to say a quick hi to Elizabeth. She's been following me for some time, bless her heart. I love you. Okay, we've got Woad here. Woad. Nothing evokes a feeling of freedom more than the sight of a clear blue sky, and woad dye reproduces this shade of blue perfectly. On cloth or in paint. If you have chosen this card, it may indicate that you are striving to gain freedom, and the fact that woad evokes the qualities of both bardistry and warriorhood offers a clue as to the way forward. Well, how strange, because I actually painted the warrior yesterday. Offers a clue as to the way forward. Bardistry is the art of the bard, who in the old days was druid, storyteller, poet, or musician. Each of us has a bard, a creative self within us, and this card suggests that true freedom comes when you're able to give expression to your creativity. To do this, you sometimes need the energy of a warrior, not to wound others, but to provide you with the aggression, ambition, and single-mindedness to achieve your aim. Without these qualities, it is hard to avoid stifling your creativity with concerns for others' needs and doubts about your own abilities. Beautiful, aren't they? Plantain. Don't be trampled on by others. This is what that card's saying. Plantains are extraordinarily resilient. If you have chosen this card, it may indicate that you're being called upon to display a similar characteristic. Although plantains may drive gardeners mad, they can't help admiring its tenacity, the way it hugs low to the ground and refuses to budge. Maybe that's what you need to do. You just need to be aware of the difference between being a doormat and a plantain. If you let people walk all over you, you need to look at becoming more assertive and at defending your boundaries more robustly. If, however, you just know you must stand your ground, even if it means putting up with difficulties and criticism and perhaps keeping a low profile, then you're acting like a plantain. Remember that. However, many times the plantain is trodden on. Within it lies soothing ingredients. Regardless of how tough life is, in the end, the real healing comes from within. Then we have Celtic bean. Please rewind if you need to listen to it again. The broad bean is associated with fertility and reincarnation. As it sprouts, it is a phallic symbol, and the bean, when it has formed, resembles an embryo. The ancients saw the plant as being in direct communication with the realm of the dead, with their spirits returning from the underworld through the hollow stems of the plant. Choosing this card may indicate that something which you thought was dead has come back into your life in a new form. A relationship you believed was over may suddenly be revived, or a project that was buried a long time ago may be bearing fruit in an unexpected way. Alternatively, you may be experiencing a sensual earthiness which seeks sexual expression, or you may find that you're drawn to expressing this earthiness in an artistic way. That's beautiful, isn't it? Thank you so much for listening, and please like, subscribe and share. I love you all.